if you mess up, own up to it. I make mistakes a lot. I mess up all the time. All the time. Oh my God, I make some of the biggest friggin' mistakes ever. I make horrible decisions all the time, all day, every day. I'm horrible. But I own up to my mistakes. I own up to everything that I do, all the time. I don't lie. Well, I mean, like, you know, people lie, like, all the time. I do, like, whatever. I rarely ever lie. Really. I'm the most brutally honest person that you will ever meet. I am not afraid to say anything to anyone. Because I tell you, if I say, I don't know, but if I do something wrong and someone calls me out for it, I will own up to it. If I do something and someone calls me out for it, I will own up to it. And if I say, well, I didn't do that, I didn't do it. I own up to my mistakes. If I lie and someone calls me out on it, I'll own up to it. Or if I don't know, again, if I make a mistake, I will own up to it. If I say, go to set 12 and stop, but I keep conducting, and people keep marching because I kept conducting, I'll own to it. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. What did I do? I always, like, raise my hands, too. Like, I'm always like, oh, sorry, that was me. Oh, another thing with owning up to stuff, if you have everybody in the horn arc, and you're all conducting, doing, like, I don't know, like, exercises, and people come in early, or people hold over something, have them raise their hand so they own up to it. I don't know why, but it always seems to help. Like, we do it at our band, so if someone holds something over, the drum major's here, I mean, you know exactly where it's coming from, and they'll look at you. Or they'll look at whoever came in early, or whoever held over. Be like, okay, who was that? Just be like, okay, me, that was me. Whatever. You can do self-discipline also, like doing push-ups and stuff. Someone comes to you and asks a question that you don't know, don't lie. Again, that goes with lying, like, don't lie. Because the thing you lie, people won't believe you for anything else. They won't go to you. They won't trust you. I mean, really, they won't. You're like, no, I didn't lie, yada, 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 yada. And you really did. People don't like you. They're like, okay, well, you're a liar. Like, see you later. Okay, bye. But if someone asks you a question that you don't know, don't lie. Go find someone who knows it. Whether it be a band director, or an instructor, or a section leader, or a captain, or a co-section leader, or some upperclassman. I don't know. Find someone who knows the answer. Make sure the band can understand your conducting and your cues. Exactly that. You may be able to read your conducting, but maybe the band can't. The other drum major, like our other drum major and I, oh my God, my shoulders cracked. Our other drum major and I, we always ask the band, can you read this? Can you see this? Can you understand this? Like, our conducting, I'm going to say it's so simple, but our conducting, well, we think it's simple. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that difficult to follow. I mean, I know what I'm saying, it's not that hard, but to me, and the people in my band, it isn't. I mean, you guys might think, oh my God, our conducting is so difficult, but to us, our conducting is easy to follow. I mean, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless you're not used to it. If you're used to 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe my conducting like this is harder for you to see if you're used to something like that. But we'd always have the band, we'd say, can you read this? And they'd say, yes, we can read it. I mean, even with stand stripes, like we would conduct stand stripes like this. And the band said, we can't read that. So we'd change to conducting stand stripes like this. Same with cues. I mean, if the band can't read cue and they're like, what is that? That is freaking me out. Oh my God, what is this? We'll take it out. The band is the one who's playing. They're the ones who's reading your conducting, not you. You're not playing, so it doesn't really matter for you. Don't cuss at the band. Don't say, you're all a bunch of sockheads. I hate you. You're all dumbasses. You're assholes. You're stupid. You suck at life. Don't do that. Don't cuss around the band. it makes you look really, really bad. I mean, it really, really does. It makes you look horrible. Because you're held to a high level, like a high standard, and people expect things out of you. But, I don't know, if you're using really bad language around the band and around, like, instructors and stuff, it really makes you look bad. It just does. Watch your tone of voice. Watch your tone of voice. I mean, if you're talking to someone and you say, you need to practice, say, you need to practice. Don't say, well, you need to practice. You need to practice. Be nice. Don't be an ass. If you're stressed out, don't show it. If you're stressed out, don't show it. Because the second that the band sees that you're stressed out, they go into panic mode. And they're like, oh my god, what is going to happen? What is going on? Oh my god, we're going to suck. Oh my god, I'm going to fall while we're playing, and yada, 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 because they're drum majors, they're just going to forget everything, and everything's going to go horribly bad, and we're going to get last place, and we're going to get 3s and 4s, and oh my gosh, we suck at life. Like, no. If you're stressed out, do not show it at all.